The RNG has been removed from rune power-ups. Now they just immediately power up for a set amount of mana. It will cost 1,150,000 mana to level a 6-star rune from level 1 to level 15. Rune default grade is now much easier to see as it shows the actual default grade and not the current grade of the rune. There's a new material called Rune Essence you can obtain by selling 6-star rare or better runes. It's RNG unless you're selling a 6-star legendary rune, in which case it's guaranteed. Artifact upgrades have been removed entirely from the game. Now they will drop in their fully upgraded form, and some substats have been removed or changed, and one new substat has been added. Our rune, grind, enchanted gem, and artifact storage has been increased. Monster evolution has been completely revamped. It's now more like an experience meter that fills up based on what you're feeding, so you can now 6-star a monster by feeding it 1-star monsters if you have enough. Monsters do not have to be max level to be evolved, and their level is not reset upon being evolved. The UI has been updated to make monster evolution faster and more convenient. Max level monsters no longer absorb experience when farming. All runes in the game now come from Kairos Dungeon. Elemental Rifts now only drop enchanted gems, and Rift Raid only drops grinds. Giants, Dragon, and Necro are losing B11 and B12. B10 will now be the highest, and it'll be slightly easier than the current B12. 11 and 12 are being replaced with the Abyssal stages, normal and hard difficulties respectively, in which there will be changes to the mechanics every 6 months. You cannot use rep monsters or duplicate monsters in the Abyssal stages. The Abyssal stages have a chance to drop the Intangible Rune set, which is a one-piece set that completes an incomplete set being worn by the monster you equip it on. For example, if your monster has 3 Violent runes and 2 Will runes, if you equip an Intangible Rune, it will complete the Violent set. You can only equip 1 Intangible Rune on a monster, only complete 1 set, and it cannot be reappraised. Grindstones for Intangible Runes can only be obtained from level 5 Rift Raids, and Enchanted Gems can only be obtained from achieving triple S rank and Elemental Rifts. Spiritual Realm is the newest addition to the Kairos Dungeon. It's filling the empty spot for a Wind Boss, and all of the runes that used to drop from the Rift Beast have been moved to this dungeon, in addition to the new Seal Rune, which is a 2-piece set that gives a 15% chance to place a Seal debuff, which deactivates the effects of Despair, Vampire, Violent, Nemesis, Revenge, Destroy, and Seal runes. Seal enchanted gems can be farmed from the Wind Rift Beast. Monsters that gain extra turns from skills will now have a full turn meter when gaining a turn. Attack bar absorbing units will now only gain attack bar relevant to the amount absorbed, so absorbing attack bar from a monster with an empty attack bar will gain you nothing. Despair runes now only proc on the first hit of multi-hit skills, but can activate even when landing a glancing hit. Make sure you grab these promo codes that are on the screen. If you're on iOS, I'll have the links below in the description and a pinned comment.